over here!
I'll have what she's having. I'll have what she's having.
Hey everybody, welcome back to VGC Series 1, VGC Series 1. Gosh, golly gee whiz. Sorry, I'm sick right now, so bear with me. I'm going to do my best, okay? A lot of people, I did that poll with the tips or the teams. A lot more people voted for tips, but we're going to do teams too because, you know, I'm a giving person. A lot of people said they wanted to see Oricorio, so today I'm bringing you Oricorio. I'm sure you've already seen from the intro. We're doing Oricorio today. And I decided, and just before I get in here, I want to give a shout out to Weedle Tweedle. I don't think I watched their like full-length video about it, or I don't know if they did a full-length video about it, but I saw like on Twitter they did a thing with Flamigo, and I was like, that's cool. So it's included on this team. Like I said, big shout out to them. Thank you for coming up with that so I could steal it, I guess. But I don't think my end result team is very similar to their team at all. So first up, we're running, I decided to run Pom Pom Oricorio because the electric coverage is really, really nice. We're running Terra Electric. Just to keep in mind, you can run whatever Terra type you want because Revelation Dance will always be the same as your Terra type, which is really, really cool. It makes it better than Terra Blast for any situation for Oricorio, really. I think there's a world where you do just Oricorio with Baton Pass and you have like a bunch of different boosting moves and you boost to like some super, super crazy thing in the back. That's not what I wanted to do. That sounds a lot more difficult than just Quiver Dance spam. So we're running Quiver Dance spam. Volcarona is the Quiver Dancer I went with. You could make an argument for like just about any Pokemon that learns Quiver Dance, but I think Volcarona was the best one for me. It's the fastest, and it is a good attacker in its own right, and it has Rage Powder. So that's really why I picked it. We're running Safety Goggles just to help us deal with Trick Room teams a little bit more. Obviously, we hit Amoonguss for weakness, so being able to hit Amoonguss for weakness and having the Safety Goggles is really, really good on this Volcarona. I'm just running Max HP, Max Speed. We don't need the special attack investment, really, because we're going to be Quiver Dancing so much. And if you don't know, Quiver Dance and Fiery Dance are both dance moves, which means they get copied by Dancer. What Dancer does is immediately after any other move that is considered a dance move is clicked, Oricorio performs that move no matter what. Even if you like are behind a protect, you will still attack, which is very, very, very important. Yeah, so you can get into situations where like you get like a Quiver Dance or two off, and then you click Fiery Dance, and Oricorio gets to attack twice in one turn, which is really, really cool. Next up, we have Flamigo. If you don't know what a Flamigo's ability does, it copies all of the stat boosts of its partner whenever it switches in. So you can get all the boosts on your Oricorio, switch in Flamigo, and then you can click Copycat. And I have it trained so that Flamigo is exactly 1 point slower than our Oricorio. So basically, we get boosted up, we get Flamigo in, and then we click Revelation Dance. Revelation Dance gets copied by Copycat, and then it becomes Revelation Dance, and then Revelation Dance gets copied by Dancer, and we click Revelation Dance again. It's really, really cool to get the 3 Revelation Dances off in one turn. It is important to note, I'm pretty sure that Flamigo's Revelation Dance is going to be Flying type because that's its primary type. Like I said, you can run over Terra type on here because when it copies Revelation Dance, it'll be whatever type Flamigo is. Running Wide Guard for support, Feint for Feint, you know, it's good for breaking protect. It was actually really important one of the games I played here in this video. And then we have Air Slash for some coverage. Flamigo doesn't learn any special fighting moves, so I didn't include any. But, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, all of these Pokemon are really bulky because really we're counting on getting off like 2 or 3 Quiver Dances before we really start doing damage. And it's pretty consistent. I had this Masquerain here for Intimidate and like a second Quiver Dancer and also Baton Pass. I did use it a couple of times, but none of those games were like good games. So none of them made it in the video. I apologize. I think you could probably very easily replace Masquerain. You don't need it. I would run something better in this slot if I were going to make this team like in-game myself. But it is cool to have like, you know, the Intimidate Quiver Dancer. It's just good support. And it's just here because it learns Quiver Dance. And then lastly, we have Garchomp Annihilate. This is the glue that helps us beat things that Oricorio cannot beat. You've kind of got like a neat Disquake thing going on here because Garchomp's Earthquake doesn't affect Oricorio as long as we don't Terrastallize. Don't forget that if you Terrastallize your Oricorio, you are weak to Earthquake now. Swords Dance is copyable by Dancer, but it's not really relevant because our Oricorio is special and doesn't have any physical moves. But like I said, there's a world where you can just run Dancer Oricorio with Baton Pass as an option. But yeah, I just have so many things on this team that are immune to the Garchomp that it felt like a really good idea to just have the Garchomp on here. And then Annihilate's just a really good Pokemon overall. It deals with like some of the stuff that our Oricorio Volcarona can't deal with. Anything that wants to like spam Rock Slide or anything. That's what Annihilate's here for. And also for the Trick Room matchup, it helps a lot because a lot of Trick Room Pokemon really don't want to have to deal with Annihilate. The Terra type should definitely be Fire. I'm going to change that. Hopefully I remember to change it in the paste. Keep that in mind. And then keep in mind that the Volcarona's Terra type is Steel, which is very important because your opponent will lead Garchomp Rock Slide, and then you can just Terra Steel and get your stuff off anyway. Oricorio will always take that Rock Slide as long as they're not at like super boosted or anything. But yeah, that's the team. It's not like a fantastic team, but I think it's pretty good and it's fun, and I had a lot of fun using it and like making this video and all that stuff. So remember guys, if you like the video, leave me a big fat like and a comment. Let me know what you want to see in the future down in the comments, and go ahead and subscribe. We are shot past 1,000. We're on our journey, you know, to the next big milestone. And yeah, with that everybody, let's get back to the video. Hey guys, just wanted to interrupt here really quick to tell you that the AndyLa merch store is live. I only have 3 products right now. I'll work on making some other ones. I decided to go with Teespring just because it was really easy for me to make these designs, and it just made the process really easy for me. But here are the 3 designs here. There's really only 2 designs. So we have the number 2 AndyLa fan shirt. I can see we have it in regular. It comes in all of these colors right here. Very, very cool. And no matter which color you pick, you and Poliwhirl will always have matching t-shirts, which I think is just really, really important to me. Oh. And then we also have the premium one, which I really only put on here because it comes in more colors, including this gold color, which I'm calling orange. I don't know why they don't have orange shirts, but it comes in all of these crazy colors. And like I said, no matter which color you pick, you and Polyworld will always have matching shirts, which I think is just fantastic. And then lastly, we have the hoodie. It's not number 1 AndyLaFan, number 2 AndyLaFan, but it's a cool hoodie. I mean, it looks comfy. I think the white one is my favorite. I don't know why. But it comes in all of these colors, and once again, no matter which color you pick, you and Polyworld can have matching hoodies. I'll drop a link to my Teespring store down in the description. Hopefully, you enjoy these designs. I really enjoy them. I think they're fantastic. I don't have any samples yet, but once I have the ability to order samples for myself, I will order some samples, and you'll be able to see them in person. But if you can't wait that long, like I said, the link will be down in the description. Yeah. And if you have any specific ideas for merch you want to see, let me know down in the comments, and I'll make a design for things if people like them, you know what I mean? Yeah, but with that, let's get back to the video.
Get over here!
Thank you.
Oh my God!
Thank you.
I'll have what she's having.
Oh my God!
I'll have what she's having.